Maryland-based video game company is facing a major job cuts as part of Microsoft's latest Xbox restructuring. ZeniMax Online Studios laying off nearly 400 workers in the state, including employees behind popular games like Elder Scrolls Online. Joining us now, creator and social editor for the Baltimore Banner, Rondez Green, to tell us more about this. That's a lot of jobs.
Yeah, good afternoon. And the headline here is, the big deal here is that this is hundreds of jobs being cut as Microsoft is making these slashes to the Xbox division.
Any reason why they've decided to slash this great number of jobs, particularly for Maryland?
Yeah, that's a good question. And, this is a bit cyclical for the tech industry, right? Just around the same time last year, it was thousands and thousands of jobs across their global workforce that were being cut. And we kind of hear the same corporate speak each time. It's something about efficiency, something about, of course, what we're hearing in more recent years is adjustment to this new climate with artificial intelligence. And it's also the fact that there are rising costs for the hardware, right? When we talk about things like RAM and just a lot of the different technology that gets these high-powered computer systems running for these really high-tech games and these gaming applications, these costs are rising all around the world. And unfortunately, it's the workers that pay for it in these situations, it seems.
So sort of a trickle down, right? You've got Microsoft, and then this is a supplier to Microsoft that's based out of Maryland. And given the cuts there from Microsoft, this is trickling down to this Maryland-based video game. Is that right?
That's right. That's exactly right. So what we're seeing here at Bethesda Game Studios, based here in Montgomery County, Maryland, is that the company is saying that, it's just management and like operations level people leaving, which is only part of the truth, right? We're also seeing some veterans of the industry and of this development studio specifically, who have been there for decades, being cut. One of the biggest names that I've heard mentioned, unprompted, from a lot of the different members of the union and workers that we've heard talking about this, is Dane Olds. Dane Olds is the lead visual designer. He's been there for about 20 years. We had someone, Simon Prefontaine, who said that it's hard to overstate the impact of his work on the biggest franchises. So you think about Fallout, you think about Skyrim. I know lots of people are watching Fallout on Prime Video as well. This is a game that turned into a successful TV show as well. So This is a development studio that's seen massive success, and unfortunately, the developers are not seeing nearly as much of the benefits.